So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another album review of The Shield Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector, and today we're talking about the brand new album by Static X called Project Regeneration Volume 2. So, yeah, this is the follow up to Volume 1, which came out a few years ago, and yes, we all know the story. Wayne Static tragically died in 2014. But apparently the band had some demos of his that he left some music behind. So they got back together with the classic lineup to do this project, which the name of this project really makes sense because it's a reimagination of what Static X was, which, let's be frank, Wayne Static was basically Static X in a nutshell. So when I first heard of this project, Volume 1, I was a little bit hesitant because I'm like, yeah, I think they're maybe profiting from him. And then they had the Zero doing the shows with the Wayne Static mask, which I thought was kind of like creepy. But you know what? I heard the music, and I think it's a solid tribute to Wayne Static. So when I first heard Volume 1, at first I was hesitant, but revisiting it to talk about this album, I quite enjoyed it. So this Volume 2 left off when the other one ended, and yeah, there's some tracks from here that I quite enjoyed. There's some that are just okay, so I'm here to keep my thoughts in it. So yeah, this is an album that I think has all the elements of what makes Static X. You have the crunchy guitars, the electronic, the dance electronic music to it, and also the vocals. But this album also has some flaws. So to me, the starting tracks, Stay Alive and Zombie, are great. They start very energetic and they start this project in a right direction. Zombie, I think, kind of sounds like a mashup of like Rob Zombie and Static X mixed together, and I quite enjoyed it. Then you have songs like Jig Boy, which is just like a rehash of some older material. But yeah, Jig is like just in case boy. So this is a song that is kind of corny, but it's all about like, I'm not your just in case boy, so I'm not your booty call. And you know what? There's so many like songs now about women saying that they feel like they're objectified by men. But you know what? Women are also objectified, and I would know. I saw the Barbie movie and we were objectified. And yeah, this is a song that, yeah, you can feel some of the music feels like it's retreading old stuff. So I think they used a lot of like old material in here. And there's like a electronic track here that sounds like an old track from Static X, like Cold. So yeah. Then you have songs that are just okay, or they sound a lot like Korn. Like you take a song like Black Star, for example, Dark Place, and From Heaven, and in the vocal styles, they sound a lot like Jonathan Davis. But this is something that Wayne did back in the day when he did the Queen of the Damned soundtrack. So yeah, but they're not bad songs. I think From Heaven is a good track to finish the album because it's like a goodbye from Wayne itself. But other standout tracks for me, I thought Kamikaze is just fun and very like bouncy and hypnotic, so I really like that one. And Run For Your Life is also a good track, which I think will do better live. And also the other track that I enjoyed was Disco Otsego, which is like following the other tracks that has that Otsego. So yeah, that one's pretty cool. Some good riffing, a lot of industrial metal sounds to it. So yeah, other throwaway tracks, maybe like a song like Tone. I thought it was like, it was okay. And No Hope and Take Control, they're okay tracks. But in conclusion, the only track here that is a bonus track that I thought like wasn't a good cover for me was Terrible Lie by Nine Inch Nails. There's so many bands trying to cover Nine Inch Nails, but they're not getting it. Like this track it's too fast, and like I prefer the original, so I didn't think it's not a terrible cover, but it's also not better than the original. So yeah, I wasn't too like fond of that cover song. So yeah, this is like, it has some words in it, but in the end, is this a good swan song to Wayne? I would say yeah. You know, they do it justice, and for the most part, this is a pretty enjoyable album. Yeah, it's not perfect, and it has some rehash material because there's some parts in here like you hear like some clips that they've used in previous material, but it's also not bad. So yeah, at the end, I quite enjoyed this record, and I think if you are a fan of Static X, you will enjoy this. So yeah, those are my thoughts with it. Like, it's an album that that pays respect. But what I really wonder is what will happen now that they don't have that material from Wayne. Will they continue with the Static X and finally reveal Zero's identity, which we all know is the singer from Dope, or will they do something different? I guess time will tell. So I want to know from you guys, what are your favorite tracks from this album? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Comment below me so you can let me know. And if you like the videos that I'm putting out, do not forget to give me a like and do not forget to subscribe. That helps me with the YouTube algorithm to get to more people like yourself. So until next time, people, this is Hector, the Shield on a Couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.